We are all going through it in this life, okay? I'm not doing that well as a content creator right now. That's a pretty pink. I kind of really like that. Quick little disclaimer before you watch the video. I've been editing this video and I realized that I sound really negative the entire time, and I never want to put that energy out there, but I do think I was just going through a tough time and I really need to vent, and some people can relate. I would like you guys to know that it's been a week later. I feel better. I did a lot of journaling, reflection, but you can continue on the video and just watch me rant and have a breakdown. So hi besties! As you can see from the title, today I will be getting ready while I just air out my business and tell you everything that I feel insecure about. I just need to rant and vent because I just graduated college and I thought my life would be so easy and like amazing, but I'm sad. I don't know if this makes me a bad person, but whenever I see other creators that I watch talking about what they're insecure about, it makes me feel better because I feel like, oh, I'm not alone. Obviously, I do the Online Bestie podcast where I try to help you guys grow and like all the self-care stuff. But I also want to talk about like what I go through as well, so you guys don't feel like you're alone and you can relate. Just know that I understand the things that you're going through because we are all going through it in this life, okay? This life is not easy. Putting in jewelry while I'm doing my makeup makes me feel like I am a baddie. I got these new contacts the other day. These are the Olen's ones that I use, but it's a different color. It's golden olive. Here they are. This is what it looks like. Can you see that? Ooh, I'm such an influencer. Ooh, I actually really like this. It's really natural. If you did not already know, I graduated college literally like 2 weeks ago, and I thought the vibes were gonna be like amazing. I thought I was gonna feel so free. Like I have all this free time now. I don't feel super great. Like I feel kind of lost, to be honest. With all this free time now, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Truly, like I don't know. I have fully committed to being a content creator full-time now, but I have this like feeling like now that I'm fully committed to being a content creator, like I should be doing amazing. And the truth of the matter is I'm not doing that well as a content creator right now. Being a content creator, obviously it's not a very stable job. You know, 1 year you can be doing amazing, hitting like 1 million views per video, and then the next year you're done. When my videos aren't doing well, like I feel like that's fully on me. It makes me a little bit insecure because I need to make money, okay? And I obviously appreciate everybody who continues to support me and support my videos so much, and which is why I want to make sure that I'm like only producing the best content for you guys. And just being a content creator, you know, obviously I love it. I love making videos, but because it's my job, it's also a very stressful thing sometimes. Nonetheless, I am so grateful that this is my job and like this is what I'm stressed about, because there's so many other issues going on in the world. And like another reason why sometimes I feel so insecure when my videos don't do well, I do notice that people treat me very differently, which at the end of the day, like flip those people who treat you differently when your videos do well. The only opinion that really matters is your own. I also still have other people in my life who treat me very well and always the same no matter how I'm doing in life. But it's just like, especially like living in New York City and being around a lot of content creators, you notice the difference. Whenever I'm doing really well on social media, there are certain creators that I meet who are so much nicer to me and always wanting to film with me, versus when I'm not doing as well, they just completely don't talk to me anymore. Flip you all, whenever I'm super successful and rich, I will be calling you out. I will never invite you to any of my dinners or birthday parties ever again. Okay, next we're just gonna do concealer. This is my YSL concealer. We love her. I've been using this since my last video when I tried it on. That's another thing. I am not sure if I fully like the people in New York City. I think I'm just bad at making friends sometimes. I will literally hang out with someone and I'd be like, that's great, like great person, let's hang out again, like I want to be their bestie. And then someone else will hang out with them and be like, they just gave me the worst vibes ever, they look like a terrible person, like whatever. And they always do end up being like terrible people, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? You know, why don't I catch that? And I've always talked about this in my podcast about, you know, making sure you're friends with the right people with the right morals and letting go of like toxic friendships. I can tell you guys, like, the reason why I always say that is because I am someone who makes friends with toxic people all the time. But yeah, like, what I noticed is that I've had to cut out a lot of different friendships in my life being in New York City. I don't think I could say that I have like a really close friend in New York. And I don't know, like, is that just me or what? But also I do realize that like it's very hard to make friends in New York City. Maybe it's like the type of friends that I make friends with a lot of content creators and stuff like that who are always traveling or like busy, and I never see them. When you see someone only once a month, that's quite hard to build a bond with them. Now I don't even have the crazy urge to like hang out with people as much anymore. But like I said, that could just be a me problem and not like a New York problem. I have always been a really quiet person. I've been a quiet kid. My mom used to get so mad at me because she was like, Charlize, speak. My friends used to like make fun of me because they'd be like, Charlize, what are you thinking about? Like, you're just sitting over there and you're silent. Like, what's on your mind? And I would be like, nothing. Genuinely nothing is going on up here, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm putting some color on my face. I know I look crazy right now. It's not that I'm shy though, because I am not shy at all, okay? I used to do theater. Sometimes I do feel like I need to be better at socializing. Whenever I'm going to events and stuff like that, it's very important as a creator that you're making connections. Sometimes that's really hard for me. It took me so long. Like, my managers literally had to like tell me, Charlize, you're gonna need to start talking to these brand people because you need to connect with them. But part of me is like, am I even good at this? Because sometimes I'll be talking to these brand managers and they like seem like they don't have anything to do with me. Look how snatched my nose is. My contour gets better and better every day. I use the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer as my contour. We're gonna try a new product again. This is the Milk blush in the shade Work. I don't really use cream blushes like that, so today we're gonna see if she looks good. This is the shade. Can you see that? Ooh, that's a pretty pink. I kind of really like that. I'm not sure if I did the best job at blending this out. I feel like I just like rubbed all my foundation off. But let me know in the comments if this looks good. Now we're on to eyes. I cannot recall what the last thing I was talking about was. Other than feeling like I don't have good friends in New York City, that also makes me want to just move out of New York City right now, right away. I always feel like I need change and I don't feel super satisfied about certain things. And if you had asked me this like when I first moved to New York, I would be like, I'm gonna stay in New York forever and ever. I feel like my New York era is over. There were also like a lot of bad things that happened to me during my college time that I do not really like. Living in New York just kind of makes me remember about all those times. I don't know, I don't really like my eye makeup today. I want to make it darker, so I'm gonna add this black. I think my dilemma right now is like, should I just fully just pack my things and go, or wait a little bit and fully like finish out my New York chapter, because my lease doesn't even end until next year, 2025. I cannot multitask. Like, literally talking and doing my makeup is really hard. I'm just gonna move on to eyebrows. I don't really do anything to my eyebrows because they're so thick. All I really do is get my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel and put that on there. I honestly don't even know if this is doing anything. Look at this YSL. This is like the perfect shade. I don't even know what shade this is. Love Shine, or no, I think they're all called that. Rogue.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but there's literally no sound in this clip. Anyways, this is the final look. Look how cute I am, even after a mental breakdown. But anyways, after a lot of reflection, I realized that I'm just really grateful to be doing the job that I have always dreamed of doing, despite maybe not being at where I want to be. That just means that I am having a growth mindset and I just have so much to learn. But it honestly did feel really good to just vent and let it all out. Hopefully this was somewhat comforting to you guys, if any of you guys could relate in any way. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on Sunday where I upload my podcast. Bye!